Once Akbar, the Mughal Emperor, asked Birbal, his Hindu Prime Minister, Birbal, when God is all powerful and all knowing, then why does he have to take birth on earth in a human form? In your religion, especially, it is believed that God has come on earth several times and in many varied incarnations to save the earth and its people. But when God is omnipotent, then why doesn't he solve our difficulties sitting in heaven itself? Birbal, the wisest man in Akbar's court, did not give an immediate reply but requested that he be given some time to answer the emperor's query. A few days later, Akbar, along with Birbal and a few other ministers, was out on a boat ride on the Yamuna. Closely following the royal yacht was a boat full of the king's guards, all fierce and highly trained and prepared to lay down their very life at a mere wish of the emperor. Akbar's boat had travelled some distance when suddenly Birbal exclaimed, "Jahanpanah, look! Over there! Shehzada Salim is drowning." Birbal pointed towards a distant object, bobbing perilously in the river. Akbar looked in the direction where Birbal had pointed. Due to the distance, the profile was not clearly visible, and all that the king could make out was someone attired in royal clothes and very close to drowning in the water if not hurriedly rescued. Akbar became very anxious. "Birbal, are you sure that it is Shehzada Salim? I can hardly make out anything from this distance." Birbal replied, "Yes, yes, my lord. That is definitely the prince. I will immediately order the royal guards to proceed for his rescue." Before Birbal could utter another word, there was a loud splash. The emperor had himself jumped in the water to save his drowning son. A powerful swimmer, Akbar soon reached the prince and managed to pull him to the shore. There, as he turned over the body of his son, he was shocked to see that instead of the Shehzada, it was a wooden mannequin that someone had dressed up in royal clothes. Soon Birbal also, along with the other ministers and the guards, reached the bank and alighting hastily from the boat, made his way towards the emperor. Akbar saw Birbal come near him and said sheepishly, "Birbal, I'm afraid someone has played a joke on us. This is not the Shehzada but just a wooden statue which has been dressed up in royal clothes." There was a moment's pause and then Birbal said, "Jahanpanah, that person is no else but myself who has played this joke." "What?" thundered Akbar. "Birbal, there had better be some good explanation for what you have done, otherwise I will have you beheaded for this," Akbar said in voice quivering with anger. Birbal replied calmly, "Definitely, my lord, but whatever I have done is nothing but a reply to the question that you had put to me in the court a few days ago." "Question? What question?" Akbar asked irritatingly. Suddenly the king remembered the conversation that he had with Birbal a few days ago and his query regarding why God needs to incarnate on earth. "Oh yes, I remember now. But what about it? How is that question related to what has happened today?" "My lord, it surely is. But first tell me, why did you jump in the water today?" Birbal asked. "Well, don't you see? I thought it was the prince who was drowning and so I jumped to rescue him," Akbar replied somewhat annoyingly. "Yes, surely, my lord. But still, I mean, I was there. Other ministers were there and of course, the royal guards too were present. You could have commanded any one of us and without a moment's hesitation we would have jumped into the water. You know, my lord, that our lives are for you. Birbal persisted with his query. Yes, Birbal, I know that you are all very loyal to me, but I just could not hold myself back. I just had to go for my son's rescue. Akbar replied emphatically. A faint smile played across Birbal's lips as he replied to the emperor. So also, my lord, when God, our supreme father, who loves us more than anyone else in this world, sees his children in trouble, he too cannot hold himself back. He too jumps in this worldly ocean to rescue his children from misery and suffering and to guide them back to his eternal abode. Akbar became highly pleased with Birbal's reply and rewarded him handsomely.